Good morning, children. In the previous class, we were learning about the lab activity. Okay, lab activity is a relationship between the angle of incidence and angle of refraction, children. As we were learning about the lab activity, here normally when we write the lab activity, the steps that we want to remember is that aim is the one what we are going to do. Okay, apparatus or materials required, apparatus or materials required, children. Apparatus or materials required. Okay, procedure, observation, next conclusion. These are the points that you should keep in mind when you write a lab activity. Okay, or whenever when you write an activity, compulsory you should remember these points, children. That is aim, apparatus, procedure, observation and conclusion. Okay, children. Okay, now I will use all these and I will write a lab activity. Okay, of first lab activity 1, children. I will write a lab activity 1. Aim. What is the aim? Aim is to find the relationship between angle I and angle R. Okay, that is angle of incidence and angle of refraction. Angle of incidence and angle of refraction. And here materials required. Second one is that materials required. Here what are the materials required for doing this activity? A plank, plank means wooden cardboard, a pad, okay, white chart, okay, protractor. You know what is a protractor? Scale, small black painted plank, a semicircular glass disc, okay, nearly of 2 centimeter, thickness, a pencil and a laser light, Okay, children. Here what are the materials required? A plank is the wooden cardboard. Okay, next white chart. We should do this activity on a white chart, children. Next, protractor. We require the protractor. Scale, small black painted plank, a semicircular glass disc. You know, already I have seen the semicircular glass disc. This is a semicircular glass disc. It is semicircular, half circle. Okay. Nearly of 2 centimeter. Here you see the thickness of it. 2 centimeter thickness, children. Nearly. Okay. A pencil we require and a laser light. Okay, now children, I will explain the activity. Right. Here children. Aim completed. Materials required also completed. Now what we want? Procedure, children. Procedure. 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 Here you should take a wooden plank which is covered with white chalk. A wooden plank we should take, children, which is covered with a white chalk. Okay, the white chalk. Now draw two perpendicular lines passing through a normal and interface. Two perpendicular lines. Okay, and let the point of intersection be O. Let the point of intersection be O. Write this as N dash and M dash or X dash, like this. Okay. Now you take a protractor and you indicate the readings here. Indicate the reading. Okay. Two sides, this side and as well as this side. Okay. Or you take a metallic disc. You should place a metallic disc like this, children, and you should draw the figure. As it is very small here on the board, but normally on the paper it will be bigger, children. Okay. And after that, by using the protractor, you should indicate the values starting from 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 up to 90. And here, children, again starting from here, not here. Here 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. Again 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. Again here 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Here from 10, here 10. Here from 10, here 10. That means opposite sides 10, 10, here 90, 90. Okay. After writing like this, okay, after doing like this, you should, after drawing the outline of the metallic semicircular disc, okay, now you place the disc again, children. You should place the disc again like this, which is coinciding of this, the readings. Now you take a laser light, children, laser light. Let us assume this is a laser light, and here I am incidenting the light from the air. This is air. This is the glass inside. Whenever when the light is incidenting, just when first try to incident the light from here 10, children, 10. Okay, and whenever when the light is incidented at the point O from here, from a 10 degrees, try to increase, try to incident the light from 10 degrees. Okay, light is traveling from rarer to denser, children, rarer to denser. Okay, now see here, children, we get the angle as, let it be a 5 degrees. Okay, children, now you increase, it will be like this. Okay, children, now when we increase here, if we observe them, if you observe the incident angle and as well as the refracted angle, you write the, you make a table, children. In the table you write the angle of incidence and angle of refraction, angle of incidence and angle of refraction. Make a note, children. And here, if an angle is 10 degrees, okay, a refracted angle will be 5 degrees. 20, 10, 40, 25, like this we get, children. Why means here always when the light is traveling from the rarer medium to the denser medium, when the light is traveling from the rarer medium to the denser medium, okay, the angle of refraction is very less when compared to the angle of incidence. Here we note this angle I is greater than angle R. Okay, angle I is greater than angle R, children. And here we observe that the refracted ray is moving towards normal. Refracted ray is moving towards normal. We observe that the refracted ray is moving towards the normal. Okay, children. Here, the refracted ray is moving towards the normal. Okay, children. Next, by using the sign conventions, trigonometric ratios, we write this as, we will be finding of sin I. Normally, we will be having a table book, logarithmic table book. Okay, by using the logarithmic table book, we can find the sin I value, and here in the same way sin R value. Then we write both together, children. Here sin I by sin R. Now we find the sin I by sin R, children. And here we get the value somewhat x, x1, x2 like this, x3. Okay, some values we get, children, after finding the sin I and sin R. Sin I means sin of 10. Sin R means sin of 5, like this. After writing them, if you find the ratio of them, we get some values. And all these values, we find that they are equal, children. They are constant. What we find is that the sin I by sin R values are constant. Sin I by sin R values are constant. Okay. Here, after writing the procedure, how you write the procedure? That means here, marker, place the, here we are having, children, take a wooden plank which is covered with white chart, draw two perpendicular lines passing through the middle of the paper. When you write the procedure, you should write in points, children, not as it is given in the textbook. And the point, let the point of intersection be marked as O, and here mark one line as NN and the other one is MM. Okay, and represent the line drawn. MM indicates the interface and NN represents the normal, children. And here take a protractor and place it along NN in such a way that its center coincides with the O, and mark the angles from 0 to 90 on both sides, and repeat the same on the other side of the NN, children. And here the angle should be indicated on the curved line. That means angle should be indicated on the curved line, not the straight line. Okay, children. Now place a semicircular glass disc so that its diameter coincides with interface and indicates the coincides with the point O. Take a laser light along NN such that that the light propagates from air to the glass to the interface at point O, and observe the path of laser light coming from the outside of the disc. If it is not appeared clearly, you should place the wooden plank which is covered with the black color on the opposite side. Normally, children, in the cricket match, when the batsman, he can't able to see the when he is unable to concentrate on the ball coming, he'll ask to place the black color board, rectangular board, children. That means very big one, not a small one. He asked that means he asked to place the excuse me. He asked to place the black color board exactly opposite. Why? In order to concentrate on the ball. Okay, children. In the same way, if we can't able to see the laser light clearly, we should place a black color wooden plank, black color sheet, such that we can able to see the light. Okay, children. Excuse me. Okay, like that we can able to see the light, children. Okay. Then afterwards, we should find the value. We should note down the angle of incidence, angle of refraction. Should find the angle of sine of the angle of incidence, sine of angle of refraction. Then you find the ratio of the sine of angle of incidence and sine of angle of refraction. Next, we write the observation, children. What is our observation? Observation is that the angle of observation is that the sine of angle of the ratio of the sine of angle of incidence to the sine of angle of refraction is constant. That is, sin I by sin R is constant. Okay. And here, what is the conclusion? Conclusion is that when the light ray is traveling from the rarer medium to the denser medium, the refracted ray move towards the normal. The refracted ray move towards the normal, and here angle I is less than the angle I is greater than the angle R. Angle I is greater than the angle R. Okay. This is about the lab activity 1 children. Lab activity 1, okay, which is given in the textbook. Okay, children? Okay, the remaining will be learning in the next class, children. Thank you. Have a nice day.